The future of the NFL starts now, breaking down the NFL Draft 2025 second round pick. Things start to become extremely interesting in the second round of the 2025 NFL Draft, which is already starting to revolutionize the game. There is plenty of talent in this class, and some of these landing locations have the potential to significantly alter the league. We're breaking down the top picks, the best fits, and what it all means for dynasty fantasy football. So if you're a fantasy owner or an NFL fan who can't get enough of rookie hype, this video is for you. Let's get into it. The conversation around the NFL Draft is heating up, and with good reason. This year's class is filled with players who not only bring skills on the field, but also a sense of excitement that makes you wonder how the future of the NFL will look. When we talk about the draft in dynasty formats, every pick has a ripple effect on team building. The focus today is on those second round picks, a group that many experts and fans believe could define the next era of the league. Consider a squad that is built around a young athlete who can step in and fill a role right away. This fake document depicts a situation similar to that. Every selection has a backstory, a skill set, and a possible landing location that might improve a team's performance or act as a springboard to even greater possibilities. Pick 1, Cam Skattebo. Kicking off the second round is Cam Skattebo, a running back who many believe has the potential to own an entire backfield. Picture this, a dynamic athlete who, once he hits the field, could be the workhorse for his team. Some experts say that in a team like Cleveland, with a revamped offense and a coach who values stability, Skattebo would be getting a heavy workload right from day one. Imagine a backfield where he's the go-to guy, sharing minimal touches with any veteran, even if a seasoned player like Nick Chubb is still around. Pick 2, Treveyon Henderson. Following right behind is Treveyon Henderson, another running back who's caught the eye of many. Now, Henderson might be headed for a landing spot like the New England Patriots, where his skill set fits perfectly in an offense that relies on both power and pace. Some draft analysts have already hinted that his future team could feature a fresh-faced head coach who's used to running the ball effectively, even if their quarterback isn't a superstar just yet. Henderson gets the chance to lead the backfield in a system designed to open up running lanes, creating plenty of room for explosive plays. His athleticism and determination might just be the secret weapon his team needs. Pick 3, Jaxson Dart. Moving into the wide receiver territory, our third pick is Jaxson Dart. Now, this isn't your average receiver. Picture a guy who could start on day one for a franchise like the Raiders, an offense that's always on the hunt for fresh talent. Dart's blend of speed and reliable hands makes him a prime candidate to become an immediate contributor. In fact, many believe he'll be one of the top targets in his new team's passing attack, giving that offense a much-needed spark. Pick 4, Travis Hunter. Next up is Travis Hunter. Now, Hunter's story is one of those that really gets the fans talking. He's the last first-round type talent that some expected to fall into the second round. Even though he's been touted as a hybrid player who can line up as a wide receiver or even in the backfield, his versatility is exactly what teams are looking for. Imagine him operating in a system where he can create mismatches every time he touches the ball. Some analysts think that if he lands in a favorable situation with a promising young quarterback, he could have a breakout season. Pick 5, Jalen Milroe. The fifth pick brings us to Jalen Milroe, a tight end with an interesting profile. Now, Milroe might not be your typical tight end, but his blend of blocking ability and pass-catching skills makes him a real asset, especially for teams that are looking to revamp their offense. Picture him as the missing link that can turn a static offense into one that's dynamic and unpredictable. For teams like the Steelers, where he's expected to get plenty of reps in a competitive backfield, Milroe could be a game changer. How do you think a versatile tight end like Milroe would impact a team's offensive strategy? Let me know if you're a tight end fanatic or if you prefer a more traditional receiver role. Pick 6, Colston Loveland. Right after Milroe, we have Colston Loveland. The Colts have been on the hunt for a quality tight end for a while, and Loveland might be just the player they need. Known for his reliability and potential to develop into a consistent offensive threat, Loveland represents a smart draft capital investment. Imagine a tight end who can be a consistent target on short passes and also help out blocking schemes. Even if the quarterback isn't always delivering the perfect pass, having a Loveland on the field means you can expect solid production week in and week out. Pick 7, Elic Ayomanor. Now, moving on to the wide receiver group again, we come to a pick that has sparked some friendly debate. Elic Ayomanor. This pick represents a player who's known for his physical style of play. Imagine a receiver who isn't afraid to battle for every yard, who brings both toughness and speed to the field. For a team looking to add grit to its receiving core, this player could be a great fit. His ability to make contested catches and turn tough situations into positive plays might just give his new team that extra edge. Pick 8, Bech. At pick 8, we have Bech. While he might not be as widely discussed as some of the other names, Bech is one of those under-the-radar players who can often surprise you with his performance. Think of him as the secret weapon in your fantasy draft, or a player who could emerge as a breakout star in his rookie season. His route running and ability to find open space could make him a valuable asset in a team that values depth and flexibility at the receiver position. Pick 9, Jayden Higgins. Next, we have Jayden Higgins, a player who blurs the lines between a wide receiver and a running back. Higgins is known for his tough physical style and his knack for making big plays. With the Chargers expected to give him ample opportunities, Higgins could be a pivotal player in their offense. Imagine a receiver who's as comfortable making a catch in traffic as he is breaking away for a long run. That's the kind of versatility Higgins brings to the table. For fantasy football managers, having a dual threat like this can be a real game changer. Do you think a player who can fill multiple roles on offense gives his team an extra advantage? Let me know your thoughts. Pick 10, Jayden Blue. Jayden Blue is a running back from the Texas Longhorns entering the 2025 NFL Draft. Standing at 5'9" and weighing 196 pounds, he showcased impressive speed at the Texas Pro Day, reportedly running a 40-yard dash between 4.25 and 4.28 seconds. Blue is one of those players who might not have a flashy name, but his performance on the field speaks volumes. He's shown promising efficiency at the combine and has the potential to secure the lead back role immediately. For a team with an open backfield, Blue could be exactly the kind of player to set the tone for their running game. I'm curious, would you trust a lesser-known back to take over the lead role if his stats back it up? Share your opinions with us. Pick 11, Jalen Royals. At pick 11, we see Jalen Royals making his way into the mix, likely headed to a team like the Raiders. Royals is a receiver who brings a high level of playmaking ability, and many analysts believe he could thrive alongside established talents. Imagine him catching passes from a quarterback in an offense that's already been retooled to maximize talent. Royals could become a key part of that equation. For those who love watching rookie receivers make an impact, Royals is one to keep an eye on. Do you think he has what it takes to step up immediately, or should he be given a slower rollout into the NFL? Let's discuss. Pick 12, Tre Harris. Rounding out the round is Tre Harris, a receiver projected to land with a team like the LA Rams. Harris is one of those players who might seem like a risky pick at first glance. However, his combination of size, speed, and production potential makes him an intriguing prospect. In an offense that's known for taking chances on emerging talent, Harris could be the player who brings that extra spark when it's needed the most. I'm curious to see which players live up to the hype and which ones surprise us in the long run. Let's keep the conversation going and analyze each move as it happens. Thanks for watching and engaging with this breakdown. Stay smart, stay competitive, and most importantly, enjoy the ride as the future of the NFL unfolds right before our eyes.